in November. Joining us once again on the phone from Phoenix is Dr. Stephen Rail. He was at the scene. He had gone to the event outside a Safeway at a shopping center in Tucson, wanted to meet the Congresswoman for the first time, happened to be there when the shootings started. He was among those who helped subdue the shooter in this case. Dr. Rail, walk us through what happened. You're on the ground. You're holding down the shooter. You're waiting for law enforcement to arrive. You're waiting for ambulances to arrive. But you start helping to treat some of the victims. Tell us what happened.
Well, Wolf, I mean, when in treating gunshot wound victims, it's basically, stopping the hemorrhage and getting EMS there as soon as possible. That's basically the treatment. There's not much else you can do. Those who had actually stopped breathing or had no pulse were CPR was initiated. It was pretty evident that very, very quickly, I think 3 people looked to be mortally wounded, if not dead already. We did CPR on those. The scene was not as chaotic as you would think. I mean, it was disorganized. When the shooting happened, there was not just a lot of screams. Basically, so many people were shot. Most of the people that were there were shot. So those who were around close by or who were right there, like myself, who was not struck, began to render aid. But again, there's not a lot you can do. It's just trying to stem the hemorrhage and give them any kind of support.
We're told Congresswoman Giffords was shot point blank right into the head, that the bullet went through her brain. Did you see her lying on the ground?
I did. I went and briefly checked on her. She was being held up by one of her staffers. She was in a half sitting up position. Her face was covered by a jacket. She had blood on her face, and I could see that she was conscious, and she was moving her hands and fingers and arm. So I was encouraged that she, had not been fatally shot, at least immediately. However, some of the other people, definitely were shot, and were fatally wounded.
How long did it take